Hello and welcome to Talk Bowling episode 78. I'm John Congdon.
I'm Tony Rucco. Talk Bowling is proud to bring you the latest information from the bowling industry, bowling tips, and updates on the largest internet bowling website, bowlingball.com.
The world's largest internet website.
We should change that.
That's in there.
No, it's not.
Well, then we should change that. World's.
Do you want me to change my opening after 78 episodes?
Well, you didn't do all 78, so.
72 of them. Or so.
True. First episode back after that long run where we recorded 8 in a row.
Yes.
Hope you guys enjoyed those.
Yeah, that worked out well. I was just watching one with Rich. It was nice to have him.
Well, unfortunately, we missed last week because of camera issues.
Technical difficulties.
Yes, and not sure how this one's going to come out because we're using a different camera.
Yes. So we probably won't be standing. We're in a new location.
Yes. So there's just going to be a blank wall behind us for this episode, and hopefully you guys enjoy it.
Go from there.
All right, first question is from Pete. I would like your opinion on this. As the lanes transition usually towards the end of the second game, should you just move your feet and target or use a less aggressive ball? Is one better than the other, and which do you like to do? Good question.
Yes.
Simple.
It's a common question actually when you're giving lessons to someone, and the answer that's down here is pretty much correct. I mean, it's a decision that you have to make, whatever you're more comfortable with. The smarter thing to do, and what a coach would usually tell you to do, is you will have to adjust your feet, but with the improvements in the reaction of lower performance bowling balls, the smarter thing to do is to always stay as close to that big pocket side, is what I call it, because as you move left, the pocket becomes smaller because you can see less of it, is the easiest way to envision it. As you move left, you see less of the 1-3, so the pocket becomes smaller. So I always tell people to stay as comfortably far right as they can, because the bigger the pocket is, the more you can see, the more chance you have of hitting it.
Right. The hard part with that is people love seeing that big hook.
They do. And they just assume as the lane dries out, they have to hook the ball more. And that's sometimes not the case. Personally, I guess sometimes I don't take my own advice, because there are advantages to playing that getting deeper, you can find more oil. You can sometimes still use that stronger ball, especially deeper into the night. So.
On a tournament or league where there's a lot of people playing further right, you have another advantage. In
transitions, I mean, if you're bowling an 8-game marathon or 10-game marathon, eventually you're going to have to do both. You're going to end up changing balls. You're going to end up moving left. You're going to end up doing all that. So keep your moves consistent, though. Don't move just your feet too much, and keep your eyes in the same place. It's going to get your swing plane all out of whack. It'll cause funky things with your hand, with your wrist, and all that. So.
Right. What I was said in the answer here is try and make small movements as long as you can. Know your equipment well enough that you know you're not going to be able to get a big hook out of one of them.
Yeah.
And then transition or change balls.
Yep.
So there is no perfect answer on that one.
Yeah.
All right. Second question is from Ken Curtis. It's a long question, so bear with me. I would like to know what the theoretical pros and cons, I like the word theoretical.
I know you do. He says it all the time.
Pros and cons are of adding a pinky hole to the ball. The South Korean used it. I don't know what the South Korean. Mark Williams uses it, and I'd like to know more about it. I'm an advanced bowler averaging just shy of 200 at this point. I have a slight build and thin wrist. Sometimes during the first game, I can feel my ball leaning in toward my body before I get it into a good swing and at the point of release. I would like to continue using 15 pounds, however. My pinky feels weak until I spread it for my spares. My thought is that the pinky hole would give me more control and possibly increase my rev rate. If that is correct, what are the cons to the pinky hole, since not many bowlers use it? Like the Sargista grip, I'm sure there are some very specific reasons for those few that choose the additional pinky hole. Before I spend the money to have it drilled, I'd really appreciate some solid professional facts on the issue. Thanks in advance.
Okay.
Long question.
Yeah. Well, I'll give you what I can out of this whole thing. There's a few things. First of all, your pro shop shouldn't charge you very much to drill a pinky hole. I'm just going to throw that out there. Second of all, if you drill the pinky hole and you don't like it, just don't use it.
Right.
So if you're that concerned about it, take an older ball, have your pro shop drill the pinky hole. If they charge you more than $4, leave, and see if you like it. We only used, when I was in the pro shop, we only used pinky holes for gripping purposes. We used it a lot. I'm going to stereotype a little bit and say older people. We used it a lot for seniors. We used it a lot for women who could throw heavier 14s and 15s, but they just needed a little bit extra help. it helped them keep their wrist straighter. It gave them a little bit more gripping power. But again, we had people that put the pinky hole in and only used it sometimes. I knew a guy that only used it in the third game because that's when he got tired. So it doesn't do anything. You're allowed to have it. It's not going to affect performance of the ball or anything.
You're not going to get more rev rate out of it.
It's not. That was my next. Out of the rev rate question, I've never heard of that. I guess people could claim that they get more lift, but your pinky's not very strong, and you're not really going to start tearing the cover off the ball. And I know with the Sarge Easter grip, that's a comfort grip only. That there's no theoretically there's no performance differences in the Sarge Easter grip. That grip is designed to allow your ring finger to relax in the ball with the conventional grip and using your middle finger to create the revs. And some people they feel like it maybe gives them more revs, but
actually I heard you do that to reduce your rev rate.
A lot of times they do, but some people claim they stay with it because I guess maybe they get it under control, maybe not increased. They get their rev rate under control. It needs to be where it is. So besides that, I don't know any other advantages to a pinky hole.
No. And we covered in a previous episode the number of holes that you could have in a ball. And all you have to do is be able to demonstrate that you can use the hole for gripping purposes, and you don't have to use it.
Right, it can be there. You're allowed to have it. So, my suggestion would be take an old ball, put it in there, and like I said, don't let your pro shop get you for more than $4, maybe $5. It'll take them 2 minutes. They'll line it out with your bend, your pinky, and put a hole in the ball. So
right, and it doesn't need to be perfectly exact, so they're not.
Right,
they're not measuring, and they're not doing any sort of.
It's really easy to do.
They're not using it for layout purposes.
Right, right. So I would try it. I mean, it can't hurt to try. If you don't like it and you don't even want it there, just have them plug it.
Right.
Not a big deal. So.
Won't be a big deal to try.
That's right.
All right, if you want to contact us with your own questions, you can email us, questions@talkbowling.com, or maybe a comment on any episode of Talk Bowling. Just go to talkbowling.com. Wow, has it been a couple months?
Or we're on Twitter at Talk Bowling.
Nice.
That's the only bad thing about pre-shooting. I forgot everything.
Forgot how to work this whole thing.
What is this?
What are we doing here? This episode is brought to you by Foot Action.
That's new, though.
That is new. I'm sure everyone has heard of Foot Action. It's a great shoe store with every type of shoe. Foot Action has what you need to be first, fast, and best with head-to-toe sport-inspired style.
You wrote this ad copy, did too?
No, actually, it came from them.
Quit it.
I swear. They give you talking points.
I'm sorry, go ahead, Dan.
Talk Bowling viewers can save. Why was it me? Jeez. Talk Bowling viewers can save 10% off any order over $50 by using promotion code AFTALKFA. Nice and long, but that'll be right here. However, this part I did right. You know shoes are expensive, and you will more than likely spend over $75. If not, spend more than $75. So you can use promotion code AFBOWLFA to save 15% instead. So you can get 50% more savings. We are a paid affiliate of Foot Action. That means we only get paid when you shop. Please support us by supporting our sponsors. Fun.
There you go.
Not awkward at all, since he's calling me out saying, you wrote this.
I don't have anything else. I didn't get to see the notes. The only other thing we should probably mention, because it's going on, I don't know the date, but check out on bowlingball.com, check out all the new videos. We just shot what did we shoot last week? We shot the new Brunswick balls, the C-System Alpha Max, the loaded revolver.
I love the loaded revolver. It's great.
We shot one more.
I like the C-System too, but the loaded revolver was better for my game.
And we shot the new Virtual Gravity Nano. That video is coming soon. Check out the up to $50 mail-in rebate on Brunswick Alpha Max and $25 mail-in rebate on Loaded Revolver.
Yep. We are currently there's a $10 off 60 or more if you use Google Checkout.
Correct.
And one per customer.
We're going to load you up with all the promotions. And C-System 4.5 and original Revolver, we have a bowlingball.com exclusive promotion where you get a gift certificate, $50 on the 4.5, $25 on the Revolver, good for your next purchase on bowlingball.com.
Correct. One more, promotions galore. On every order, if you want to earn 5% cash back on your order, use eBill Me as your payment option. Super simple to use, comes right out of your checking account if you use online bill pay. If you don't have online banking, you can go to a lot of walking places as if you're paying a utility bill. You give them cash, and your payment's done for you.
Good to go.
So, super simple. Lots of ways to save money on bowlingball.com currently.
And upcoming releases, Lane 1 Boomerang was just released. That video we'll be shooting next week. Roto Grip has 2 new releases, the Infinite Theory and the Rising Star. Those videos are coming also.
It's that time of year, folks.
A lot of balls coming out, so
Yes.
check it all out. In closing, there's no way I remember the closing.
It's right there for you.
Oh.
I'll let you do it since I did this whole foot action thing and you
That was
made,
horrible.
made fun of me for
No,
it.
I'm sorry, it wasn't horrible. Please remember, bowlingball.com is free shipping on every item every day. No hidden handling fees, no packaging fees, no added insurance. The price shown is the price you pay at checkout.
No packaging fees.
Yeah.
Pay attention to that.
Please watch that.
We found another place where they hide it on you. They
Yes.
Don't, they won't.
And packaging fees are not the norm in any industry.
Even
I just
if-
want to say that.
Yeah, even if you're told it's the norm, it's not the norm.
It's not, so check that out. Bowlingball.com though doesn't do that to you.
No. Thank you very much for watching.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
It better work. If it didn't work, you're fired.